Hey, welcome back to The Real Shellfox. Thank you so much for returning to watch our videos. So today's topic is, it's a fiery one, all right? I'm probably gonna get kicked off. When political correctness has gone too far. We're gonna nitpick everything, every single thing that every person says, right? So my recent example, and it upsets me so much, is that Jenna Marbles, who was a YouTuber, a very famous YouTuber, probably most famous for a YouTube video she called How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking. And it was so funny. And she had a bunch like that. And she was on for many years, and she slowly gained about 19 million subscribers. I think she might have more than Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. Like, she had a lot of subscribers, and it was always very lighthearted. It was goofy. She swore a lot. She did impressions of Lady Gaga, impressions of Kesha. She was a dirty mouth young lady, which is really what I want to be. But I have some coworkers on here maybe, and I don't want to lose my job yet. I mean, I don't want to lose my job at all. That was, anyways. So she had a rap song. It was a comedy rap song. It was called Bounce That. And it was sort of her response to all of the rap songs that, talk about women the way that they do, right? And even the female rappers, everybody's bragging about, how much ass they can shake and how good they are at things. And I mean, that's kind of like that society. And so that is really politically incorrect, correct? Right? So that's why she's making that song. But in the song, she says something like, ching chong wing wong, show me your ding dong. And then she says, sorry, that was racist. I'm bad at rap songs. So she addresses it in the song. And this was years ago. I'm half Asian. I wasn't offended because I just didn't view it as a vicious form of racism. Maybe I have some issue with that, but I just feel like if we're gonna start tearing down every single thing that's politically incorrect, then there goes rap music, and there goes comedy, and there goes, Chris Rock, and there goes David Chappelle, and there goes Ali Wong. You can even nitpick rap songs. Let me just give you an example. So there's a lot of songs that I'm rich and I don't hang out with poor, and I don't hang out with poor bitches, and a lot of female rappers won't, fool around with a broke guy. You got to have bags, and bags meaning money for those of you that don't listen to this type of music. Racks, got to have a lot of racks. So on and so forth, right? Or, rappers that like big titties and big asses. Well, I'm offended because guess what I don't have? I should rap about big bellies. I got that. Right? Hey, I'm working on it with my noon diet. So to me, it's it's just gone too far. And this was a country based on freedom and freedom of speech, and people could say shitty shit like that, and you didn't have to like it. You didn't have to like it, and you didn't have to listen to it, and you could not support that artist, but they were allowed to say it. And I guess they are now. Right? I like this comedian, Anthony Jeselnik, because he does not give a F. And Joan Rivers, I was a huge fan of Joan Rivers. She never apologized once. And I assure you, the things that came out of her mouth and in her books were so offensive. That was unbelievably offensive. And I don't know, I mean, I have experienced racism before. I think this guy said something to me I can't play pool because my eyes are too small. And he was mean, and I could tell that it was some real ass racism. And that was kind of the first time I felt it in a stinging way. But some chick on YouTube going wing wong ching chong, show me your ding dong. I'm why are we attacking her again? Right? Look at the president we have. So she retired kind of because of this, and it's affecting her mental health, and she feels she has to apologize. And it's just to me, it's so ironic because she was making kind of a political statement in a funny way, and now she's being attacked for it. And man, look, I don't want to live in a world where we have to watch every single thing we say all the time. I also don't want to live in a world where people are hurt. But I do think that we all have to find our happy mediums and develop our thick skins here and there. And like, don't tell me you're a liberal, and don't tell me you support freedoms and the freedoms of America if you won't even let people share their views, even if you don't like them. They're not even allowed to talk about them, or you like shut them down. Like, people should be able to do that. You don't have to like it. You don't have to listen. You don't have to support it. I remember someone, was it Howard Stern? I don't know, somebody that like gets people all fired up. He's like, yeah, there's two knobs on the radio, one to turn it down and one to turn it off, right? Or maybe it was to change the station. So yeah, millennials, like, I kind of blame your generation. You guys are like off the chain with being so politically correct, yet you cannot prepare a meal. You just can't, right? And you don't even get me started, right? And not all of you, right? I like a lot of millennials because they affect change. They want to affect positive change. So shit, man, now I'm gonna get a backlash. Look, I'm just saying, humor and this other stuff, like, just leave the humor alone. Like, know the difference between like true shittiness and just goofing off. That's all I ask. Is that so much to ask? Don't be a little shit, right? Don't be the Prius drivers of censorship. Thank you for listening. Bye.